This is a book talk by Jamie Bogosian. This book talk is on the book On the Come Up, written by Angie Thomas. Published in New York by HarperCollins Publishers, this is Thomas's second young adult fiction book. The main character is a black 16-year-old high school student, Brianna Jackson, who aspires to be a rapper. Her mother is Jay Jackson, and her father was Lawrence Jackson, who when he was alive also went by his rapping stage name Lawless. Trey Jackson is Brianna's older brother, and Aunt Pooh is Brianna's aunt and Jay's sister. Sunny and Malik are two of Brianna's closest friends, and throughout most of the book, Malik is a love interest of Brianna. Miles is another rapper, and Supreme is a rap agent who Brianna is interested in working with. Brianna faces many struggles throughout her story. She lives in Garden Heights, a predominantly black neighborhood, and gets bused along with Sunny and Malik to the more predominantly white neighborhood high school, Midtown. At Midtown, there are two security guards who always target the black and Latinx students. One day, the two security guards tackle Brianna because they thought she had drugs in her backpack. However, it turned out to be just candy. Brianna is extremely upset by this and uses this fury to write a new rap song that she hopes will make a name for herself in the rap world, as well as riches. Brianna uses the struggles in her life, such as discrimination and financial problems that arise due to her mother losing her job, in order to make music in the footsteps of her departed father. However, some of her lyrics are controversial, and she does not always have full support of friends and family members. While taking the sociology class, The Black Woman, one of the recurring themes was that black women's hairstyles are heavily scrutinized in a white-dominated society. In Thomas's book, Brianna faces this scrutiny from her grandmother. Her grandmother says, "Why she always putting your hair in these old braids? You got good hair, it don't need to be in this mess." Bree thinks to herself, "What the hell is good hair? Hell, what's bad hair?" Her grandmother then implies that Brianna's hair shows that her mother is not properly taking care of her, just because her hair is in braids. This theme is also very apparent in the book Algorithms of Oppression by Sophia Noble. Noble in her book shows her research on search engine algorithms, and that when one would Google, quote, unprofessional hairstyles, only black women's hairstyles would come up, while if one Googled professional hairstyles, only white women's hairstyles would come up. Brianna is seen as not properly taken care of when she has her hair in braids, because that is not seen as, quote, professional. Another theme that is present in both On the Come Up and The Black Woman class is that of controlling images of black women. Patricia Hill Collins, in her book Black Feminist Thought, explains that using controlling images helps justify U.S. black women's oppression. She also defines the welfare queen controlling image, which is an image of a black woman portrayed as being content to sit around and collect welfare, shunning work, and passing on her bad values to her offspring. When facing financial problems, Brianna's mother, Jay, refuses to go on welfare, despite the fact that the family is in great need. Her mother says, "I refuse to let those folks in that office demean me because I have the audacity to ask for help. Uncle Sam ain't giving anything away for free. He's going to strip you of your dignity to give you pennies." Jay is so scared of becoming a stereotype that she does not ask for help when her family needs it the most. Another theme in my Black Women class is that black women receive just as much security and police brutality as men. However, it is not as heavily portrayed in the media, so people think that only black men are victim to it. When Brianna goes back to school for the first time after the incident, she thinks to herself, "Yet I'm shaking, as if I really am a drug dealer. It's like how when I go into a store in Midtown, and the clerks watch me extra close or follow me around. I know I'm not stealing, but I get scared that they think I'm stealing." Black women are just as equally subject to security and police brutality as black men. However, it is just hidden and not shown in the media as often. This is highlighted in Kimberly Crenshaw's TED Talk, The Urgency of Intersectionality. Brianna's experiences with the security at her school and security at stores is just another example of the hidden experiences of the discrimination that black women face. This book was a really enjoyable read, and I could not put it down. I would recommend this book to teenagers and young adults because there's a lot of references to pop culture and technology. I would also recommend this book to people who like rap music or who are interested in writing lyrics, because Thomas gives an inside look of how Bree writes lyrics, which is really cool. I would also recommend this book to anyone who wants a first-person perspective of living everyday life as a black woman in U.S. society. So, will Brianna make it big as a rapper? Will she get scrutinized for her powerful lyrics? How will she deal with the discrimination and mistreatment? Will her family be able to get out of financial distress? Make sure you read On the Come Up to find out.